Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here again with Volty for the game on King of Kings. We're into the final map of the night, Epiphany Bolt versus RCTIC here on DE Inferno. And of course, this is going to be going to RCTIC on the 9th round. They will be picking that CT side, obviously, why wouldn't you? And again, we've had 5 games on today. We've had 3 best of 2s. This is the final one to decide. We did, of course, see Epiphany Bolt take that first map off of RCTIC. 16-7, and we will be seeing the second map come up, so obviously there's still a chance for RCTIC for retribution to come back into this. So Volty, before we go into this, what's your prediction for this map?
Ooh, this one is hard, but I'm gonna say that RCTIC are gonna step up during this map, knowing that Inferno is another good map for them to play, especially on that CT side. So if they get into the flow early, I say that okay, RCTIC they're gonna win this, but very long answer right there. I'm gonna say RCTIC wins this map.
I'm gonna go the opposite with the way that Epiphany Bolt, took RCTIC's own map pick off of them, and RCTIC played pretty terribly on that. I just feel like Epiphany Bolt have a good chance to come back into this. But then again, RCTIC are the gods of coming back from a deficit, and at the moment, he's coming down from a 1-man deficit by turning it into 2 kills, pushing up on towards a B site. A good start here for the terrorist side, and they will be we will be able to get that bomb down very shortly as well. Sagaton shut down over in mid, back to a 3v3, and Epiphany Bolt still charging to the site. No smoke for them to hold off these CTs from shooting from the spawn. So this challenging with these Glocks is really dangerous right now. Luckily, they have secured 2 CT pistols to use at a range, but right now it's just looking dangerous. And look at this Russian CT trying to turn up the numbers in their favour, and it's going very well for them. Back into it, and Day is going to pick up a quad kill there. All of them headshots. Great round for him. And Epiphany Bolt, they will take the pistol.
I want to say that's an interesting way of playing from RCTIC, especially having Sagerton as an anti-rotator down middle. Moe was trying to get 3 streets over towards middle, back off and into banana. I wasn't allowed to, though, as Sagerton went in for the kill. Very good one coming up, because you can hear a lot of steps just by standing inside of apartments. Obviously, it only makes sense that you would, but very unused way of playing that specific position. With any teammate or just by yourself, is that you wait for those steps to be heard, and you have that communication for anyone who's standing close to middle to go out and take that kill as soon as you hear anyone. And it's risky, obviously, because you might go down yourself, seeing as they probably look at you in a professional game. That would be the case, but he goes in for it either way, and he makes sure that that's an anti-rotation. Works it out perfectly, gets the kill. So into the deep of it all, I want to say that's a good way that develop on that strategy, and he'll probably very well utilized in the future by RCTIC, hopefully at least, and also with heavier armory and pistols, or heavier weapons. Sorry, pistols. Can you have heavy pistols? I don't think so. RCTIC, however, playing this really safe on the site, and I'm not sure. So he has his spider senses tingling, knowing that okay, no one is really holding up on archway, right? So let me go out here, see if there's anyone close. The smoke is going to only favor Epiphany Bolt if they do push through it, but they don't. And this is where 7 has to play a huge role. Goes in for the headshot, and look at the flick. What is that flick of the wrist? Flushes younger brother lifting his mouse. I don't know what that was. Incredible play coming up by Day with the plant. Faking. Ooh, and I'm not sure why he's faking in a 1-on-4 situation. It doesn't make sense to me, but oh well. He gets one, but maybe he just regretted that he was going to go in for that plant, knowing that it's a 1-on-4. Like, okay, I need a couple of more frags before I can go in for this plant. Could have been that way as well. 1-1, however, and RCTIC luckily wins that round. No anti-rotation play there, though. Funny enough, actually, it could have been the other way around there, from Epiphany Bolt having 1 player inside a CT. Unluckily going down as well, as that flick from 7 was just insane with the 5-7 story. Going in for the first one, Ants falls down in middle. Seems like a clean area for them to push down into, but no, just as I mentioned it, Neto goes in for a first frag.
Already going to be equalised though, and we'll see a bit of a banana pick coming up from Epiphany here with these pistols. Working their way up and towards B again. All 4 players are stacked towards this area, so it's going to be difficult to really get anything from it, as the smoke holds them off for a few more seconds, and right now they will just be fighting straight into it here. Twister going to be holding it off with a MP9, does some good damage, picks up 1, but next, Nito, is right back on to the kill. Sagaton over towards construction will be dropped to follow Sweet, and Zori and 7 are going to be left to retake this. when Volti is better than you at English. And oh, great Molotov towards the back of the site with Korn, even better 1D. He's going to shut down Zori, and it's all on 7 here. 1 versus 3. Got a lot to do. Picks up the first one though over towards the construction area, and the nade follows up shortly, but not going to do too much damage. And Korn going absolutely massive with that deagle. 2 kills on the hold, and Epiphany Bolt, they're going to secure their second round.
Epiphany Bolt here, you know, they're coming through that smoke on Upper Banana. If you go through that procedure multiple times, you're going to get eventually anti-stratted there by RCTIC. What RCTIC would do here, and any other pro team that is on their level would do, would just be to back off on that side, try to... Oof, Moe, you gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Sori falls down. Very unlucky. Hands will be going in for another one. Twista falls down as well. RCTIC, this is a force buy, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Quasi, I don't know what it is. I couldn't take a look at the money because I'm missing a lot of frags if I do, but let me take a look. Yeah, this is a force buy. 7 goes in for another one. 3-on-2 situation, and suggesting a save here if you don't get that first kill quickly. Day is on Upper Banana, could be spotted out easily if they do go in for an incredible push, but highly doubtable that they will. I mean, he's gonna get spotted out. Yeah, Moe is gonna go in for the kill. 7 falls down. Day, AK-47. Took his time to react right there, but A goes down actually. Second time gets that kill. In the end, is going to fall down to Moe, who replies instantly, makes that 3-1 for themselves. Epiphany Bolt winning the second round in this one. And I understand on the concept of buying back here. I was criticizing it a little bit, but I do understand on the concept because at the end of the day, you're going to get that double bonus. You're going to be forced to an eco again, either way. And with 1.9k added to what they currently have, it wouldn't make such a big difference, right? Would it? So... definitely an understandable buy, and I take everything I said in the early round back. And it's coming through with a Mac 10. Daggerton goes down. 7. The P250. Ooh, go.
Oh.
What? What? 7? No! No! Oh my god!
I don't know if I just saw the craziest 2 1-taps in my life or the biggest overreaction, but that was very impressive. Kappa.
Oh.
The Twister here towards the back of the site. They're going to walk right into him, but he hasn't got the 7 power of 1-taps right now, and Moe going to be picking up a double kill for his efforts. 2 HP. I just don't even see a point to go for this. Nothing's going to happen.
Unless he gets more of those 1-taps, it's alright. But, what a play. Jesus Christ, 7. That's a clip. I hope that's a clip. I literally do. That would fit right into an RCTIC montage. Whoever made an RCTIC montage, by the way, and tweeted me, you're a god, because that was very well edited, and you had my voice in it, which made me happy. RCTIC, once again, playing behind the walls of this map, had got 3 people this time towards the B site.
And here we go. Already kills going out. Why is my director going terribly? Either way, we are going to see them backing off here. Bomb in tow as well, but they got to watch out because actually Twister's pushed his way down Banana. And oh, the shot through the smoke, Moe. That's not good damage. Twister doesn't want to shoot to give away his position, but he could indeed flash himself through this here and actually regather an advantage for RCTIC, which I think would be wise. But right now he just wants to play safe, which is completely understandable. And Moe just going to be holding off. He sees the blood. That's the thing. He sees the blood in the sandbag, so he knows he's over towards that position. He's going to put down Molotov, but Twister still comes out of there with a kill. Does go down after leaving, but it's a 1-for-1 trade, and he should be happy with that one. And now Dink comes in for Nito, and RCTIC, they're going to be rotating that second player over. Sort coming over towards the A site. There's still 1-1. Nito's down to 13 HP. He's going to be backing off with the bomb towards the B site, and Sort should be able to rotate in and catch him off. Again, only 13 HP is going to be a real difficulty here. But Saw actually playing very safe, waiting for his teammates to rotate in, not going to be going for the fight until necessary. Benito actually pushing slowly into that smoke, knowing that the smoke shots are going to come through, doesn't want to get tagged. He waits for the spray and then pushes after it. And look at this play. So clever. Oh my god, Nito! He just pushes through the smoke and obliterates the 2 last players of RCTIC. What a round.
I think your prediction is actually going better than mine is right now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're playing the T side of Inferno against RCTIC, by the way. Gods on CT side of Inferno, usually. But I'm not seeing RCTIC here. I'm seeing some other team. This is not... Once again, we talk about how good RCTIC are on various CT and T sides. Doesn't matter which map it is. And it just, this time it doesn't pan out the same way it does in other scenarios. Corrin going in for the first kill here, RCTIC playing with a lot of patience here. They got Sari around that car, but they're not supporting each other instantly, and I think that is the main issue here. Obviously, they're playing with pistols here, but in the heavier gun rounds, it's been the same way. They never really support each other in a quick way. They try to get those replies and equalizers one by one. And when Epiphany Bolt are on such a big spree, where they get that confidence, they can go out, take all duels that they want. The issue is that RCTIC, if you don't go in for those replies, there's no way in the world that you're ever gonna get the confidence that I'm not sure what that name was. Oh, he's gonna buy something else. Instead, he actually invests in a flashbang. Funny enough. So 6-1. And what I was about to say is that, okay, if you want to get that confidence going, RCTIC, you need to make sure that you get those replies first. You know, start off cleanly with a safe play instead. And that's exactly what they do this time. It's like they're listening to the stream. RCTIC have got X7 and Sagerton up inside of apartments. It works out perfectly. 2 first frags, 3-on-5 situation, and Twista on banana goes huge, goes in for the first kill. Day, though, denying him and doesn't go huge. Just as I mentioned it, Day make another one happen, and he's instead the one to go huge.
And now, getting the bomb down on the B site, not too much contested here, but they will be coming in, finally from CT, making their way, and 2 players from an Epiphany bot to hold down a 3 pressing CT, so it's not going to be easy. Molotov goes out, but that's the last nade to hold them back, apart from the flashes, of course, on Day. And right now, 7 and Sagerton, this is going to be difficult for them. They are both tagged up. They do have the nades to work with, but right now they don't have the time on their hands because obviously the bomb timer is ticking away very fast, and these flashes are going to do nothing but delay them even longer. And Sagerton just jumping around the corner will get obliterated, and that's pretty much going to be the round. There's no A7 can do anything. He's pinched in the middle of the site, and will get finished off by Moe there from CT. And Epiphany 7-1 on this T side. What the hell is happening, RCTIC?
This is... You know, you wouldn't... This is, once again, 1-7. What did I say just on Cobble? Take that time out. Take your time to talk through what's going wrong. And you know, try and improve, you know, the way you're playing overall. You're losing to Epiphany Bolt right now. Is that, like... It doesn't happen. On paper, this doesn't happen. Whoever bet on Epiphany Bolt here and wins, if Epiphany Bolt wins this entire best of 2, is going to be happy. Not only that, RCTIC here... I'm not sure what they're doing. I just don't see. I see that they are trying. You can definitely see that they're putting all their effort into getting these kills, but with some sort of strategy that this time around just doesn't work. I just don't see RCTIC. Oh my God, Moe threw that smoke. But Epiphany Bolt, again, they're putting up a good fight, and I think that is because they have the confidence. I thought that would have been a third, but no. 1-on-1. But still, oh, that's a good equalizer though.
Triggered.
That's a good
How does that even happen though? But Moe back into a 1v1 after picking up that kill, and he will be back on off the pit here. Just spotting out that player, but bad timing for him. He has a Molotov to work with. This is going to be good. It goes onto the site, but still he lands the headshot, so it's not going to matter. Epiphany Bolt 8-1.
And Twista had a smoke for that entire time. I don't see why he doesn't utilize that. It feels like RCTIC, they're very foggy, like foggy-minded, if you know what I'm saying. You understand me when I say that? Foggy-minded? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they're looking into the stream. They're not in Counter-Strike. They're in the screen instead. And okay, so Reach actually in Counter-Strike. Here goes in for the first kill, just as I mentioned, is 7 as well. Caster's Curse giving RCTIC some hope in this one. Neto and Corrin goes down, and it's a 3-on-5 situation. Unless they can equalize this or go in for at least 1 frag on any site here, it's gonna look dark for Epiphany Bolt in just this particular round. I want to say Epiphany Bolt, they've stacked up with a lot of money though, so shouldn't be too much of a problem here for them, seeing as they can drop to a lot of their members who are low on money. But RCTIC here, really just go in for these kills, try and damage the economical situation as much as possible, because after all, there will be 5 more rounds waiting for you after this, and in 2 rounds you can turn a money situation around. I don't know how much, Hugo. Like we saw, was it yesterday when Enzo met Copenhagen Wolves? We saw that when Copenhagen Wolves, they had like 12 rounds in a row or something. Like they had a lot of rounds in a row, and then just Enzo won 2 rounds and switched it all over. I'm not sure if it was against Copenhagen Wolves exactly, but we've seen that earlier in this tournament.
We have But either way, nice peeks down middle. Moe will shut down Zori, so that's already the refrag that they need after Saga. He does take down Ans, and a bit of aggressive smoke towards B as 7 will be peeking down. This could be very dangerous. Of course, if RCTIC lose another man early on, Epiphany is just going to take complete advantage. And it should be a fairly clear-cut round, but he's going to back off, play the safe game right now, whereas Epiphany, they work their bomb up towards the B site once again here. Oh, 7 though, holding it off. He will take down Korn.
Oh, look at that. 3-on-4 situation. Not much that Epiphany Bolt can do right here. They want to push into the site. It's all on getting, if they get 7, there's a vast majority of opportunities for them to just get in here, put the post-plan positions out, but 7 is not going to be allowing them to get through cleanly. Day falls down instantly right there. Sagerton is going to be smoked out, but I still favor the RCTIC side here, 7, he's been allowed to stay on that spot for too long, and with that being said, he has a lot of information of where they're standing. Epiphany Bolt, if they backed up at that, during that time, if they had time to back off and go over to the A side again, then doing that would be the best alternative. But also, that is the kind of play style that if you go for late round, look at the money. By the way, we talked about the money situation. In just 2 rounds, I think that is exactly 2 rounds, we see it switch around, and they're forced down to playing with Tech 9s other than, rifles or SMGs. It's literally exactly what I said. 2 rounds can switch things up so much, and that's exactly what it does. RCTIC are back into this. Saw with an incredible Molotov coming up and denying them from getting through and into short, with that spray also dealing a lot of damage. A lot of them are just playing this game perfectly right now. RCTIC has got that communication going, and on the CT side, might it be too late though, Hugo, do you think?
No, it's never too late, really.
No.
It's not over till it's over, and I wouldn't go as far as saying GG just yet. It's when you see something like a 10-1 scoreline on T-side Inferno, you can go to say it's GG. But until you get to the second half to see how the pistol goes, because the pistol can just shape the entire map and bring a comeback, it's very hard to commit yourself to saying one team is definitely won. So it could go either way at the end of the day, but we don't really know. I still feel that Epiphany will take it, but I would not go as far as calling this GG at the moment. RCTIC still definitely have a chance to come back from this.
We'll see about this. Twista is in a good position to just get free frags here, but they're jumping over, and at the second that Twista actually misses out that third player, he's not going to have that info. He thinks that there's only 2. Moe is still alive in that position, coming through towards long, in on the site now. Obviously spotted since he started shooting, but if he picks up that AWP, goes down pit, he could... Ooh, Sagerton. If he just got Sagerton there, that would have been a whole another scenario. But 8-4, and well, seems like it's turning around here for RCTIC. They've got the money situation under control here, and quick calculation just shows us that they know how to bank up on specific members here. One of them being 7, and the other one being Twista. So not really equalizing out the money, which I want to say is a good decision, because in many scenarios in these last couple of rounds, we're up on the 13th right here. If you need that last amount of money, there's always one human being that can drop to you. So instead of just flatting out the money over everyone, oh, that's a nasty shot on middle by Neto.
Spicy.
Spicy. That's gonna be our word. That's gonna be our phrase.
No, you're not stealing that. You're not stealing that. That's mine. That's my word.
Okay.
Spicy is my word. No, Voldy, back off. Back off. Okay.
Okay, I will.
Your word can.
Viper, back off. Or what do they say? And Dora the Explorer.
I don't watch Dora the Explorer, man. I have no idea. But it's like, neither do I. I don't watch Dora the Explorer.
Right,
7 holding down the angle. Great smoke shot. Flash as well will drop Day as they rush through. And oh no, this is going terribly for him as they just push onto the site. He picks up a second, actually goes for the third, but Nato, he's going to be picking up the pistol kills all day long. Taking out 7 as well, and it's a 3v3, but RCTIC should be able to get this retake on. Again, this all has to be absolutely phenomenal here, and it's not going to do that at all. Anne's missing that key shot there, and Sakaton is going to be coming up from behind. Twister also joining. If that first kill was gained in Banana, it would be a completely different round, but Ans, he's stuck here and there's going to be nothing he can do as he gets triple peeked all at once here. Pistol out, picks up the first one, the Twister, he takes 2 as well! The third one's trying to knife him, he goes for it, and oh, Saw lands the knife. That was horribly close. If he got that no-scope off, Jesus Christ.
I'd cry. I got a bit.
Imagine if you got that no scope off. That would have been the most amazing clutch from Ants.
And the biggest mistake ever by Saw.
Yeah. So pretty funny.
Hey, it is what it is. 5-8, and Epiphany Bolt. At least if they get that 9th round, I'm gonna say that the pistol can really determine a lot. Not saying that they will win, but it can really give them that boost that they need to get into the mood again, get into the spree. We were talking about how momentum-based they were, getting that confidence early. Ooh, Sagerton in a good position, but Neto is going to deny him instantly. Having that as a pre-peak position is really, really smart of him. Saw coming down, and gets that kill, Ants. And what am I, Canadian down? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I always think you sound very Canadian, man. It's not bad.
I watch too much Sadokiss casts, that's why. Because literally, I think that is why. Like, I get so influenced by just his English. But he doesn't say "down." That was just me downing out. Buttons. Ayo, Epiphany Bolt 3-on-4 situation, and to be fair, RCTIC they've got this under control as long as Suri doesn't make a mistake here. He's in a good position to get that first kill if he gets that info as well. That's just good for him. And they've got one player towards Valve to, and he's gonna even rotate over towards B. Which is just, oh my god. Beautiful play coming up by him. Day goes down. And Moe and Neto, they're on banana. Or actually, Neto is not on banana. He's on a CT bowler. So, if he could just get up towards Archway, get that first kill in CT, he could turn things around so much. But Moe is with him, and this is the problem, I think. This is the issue, is that if Neto goes down here, actually he doesn't. This is where they could just split up and go into B from Banana and CT, but instead, because of the fact that the bomb followed him all the way up here and the time is so low, they're forced to get into this A site. With 2 players on this site, RCTIC are not ever in the world going to allow them to get this plant.
No,
they got Saw in the corner. Oh, yeah.
At least they got that bomb
close.
plant.
Yeah, it's good for them. The last round is going to be important. That cash injection is also very key for them to have enough money for this next round. Looking at what they got earlier, it's sure they have that bonus, but they were low to beneath 500, so very key for them to get all the utilities that they need and everything. Not even that corn.
How does that even make sense? Right. So Saw had the opportunity to save an AWP, right? He saw on the site, yeah, from Moe. He didn't save it. He saved the M4, and then 7 bought up an AWP as well. So they re-bought an AWP, and all he saved was an M4. What? Bit of miscommunication there.
Well, it's the last round, so it doesn't really matter.
No, but you can see they've not got full nades. That's the thing. So if they saved that AWP, they'd be able to drop an M4 for someone else who could then get full nades.
That's...
No, I double-checked they had enough money. They didn't have enough money for full nades on one of the players. So it's just like, even that $300 extra for a smoke, like... Why?
I don't know. That's a tab out.
Yeah. Either way, Epiphany Bolt, they are going to be down a man here. They do have a bit of utilities left to work with to come back into this round, and Sagerton, he's going to be over in the smoke. Could be good to shut down Ants. We'll actually catch him out, and there we go. That's a kill. Needed that one. RCTIC now have a 2-man advantage, and pushing at this stage would really not be viable or optimal, really. They just need to hold back Epiphany Bolt. Just going to take these fair engagements 2v2 onto a site, and then even if they win them, they're going to get a couple of retaken players to fight as well. So at the end of the day, it's going to be a difficult round for Epiphany Bot to get anything out of. They have to win these first 2 kills without any deaths, which is obviously not simple.
No. As long as they get that smoke down and push on to Saw, get out on that site and get the bomb planet, it's going to be good. But Saw is not going to allow them ever in the world to get through, as he just sprays both of them down. Moe is going to go down. He continues spraying. So, very key play right there for them to stay in this game. And 7-8, I mean, it's a good score for RCTIC to get back into this. If they win this pistol round on the T side, I mean, they're up to 10 rounds easily. I think even 11.
Again, I tried to give Auto Director a chance, right? And... they're pushing onto the site, right? It's spectating the guys, the CTs. They throw off their nades. Then, as Epiphany Bolt move onto the site, it switches to the RCTIC players over on A, rotating, and I missed both those kills.
I never have a problem with
Autodirector is trash, dude.
It
I
works
use
for
it
me
sometimes.
perfectly.
Trash
Maybe it's
for
because
me.
you've got UK internet. It's so delayed.
Oh, dude, yeah, man. Oh my god, that's so true. Hey guys, I'm Voldy, gonna be casting this game for you, and we do see a full V-Rush here coming out from the Arctic side. Epiphany Bolt holding it down, but not very well. Sora's gonna pick up a double kill, and Zari also landing 1 and 7. Just trying to make this a flawless round here for the Arctic side. He will be doing a lot of damage, finally picking up that kill. And it's all down to Ants, but he ain't gonna go anywhere. Arctic, they're gonna take that pistol round and trying to secure this to an 8-8 scoreline.
What a you southern accent. Jesus
Voldy,
Christ.
this is my normal accent.
Oh, it is.
And we are going to see a very
I can hear the
SMG
British.
base bar coming out from RCTIC. They're going to be going for 2 UMPs, a P90, and as well as MiG-10. They, of course, have got this AK on Saw. He's going to be able to utilise that quite well. And the Epiphany Bolt obviously going for this force by here on the city side. Sakaton going to be picking up the first kill, and Twister will also get a return kill. But there's going very rough Arctic as they make their way over on towards the B side. Epiphany Bolt have to come back from a deficit. Only 2 players remaining in Arctic. They're going to be able to get the bomb down very shortly, but they have to hurry up and rotate the player. So he's over towards bottom mid. He needs to get this bomb down, and they need to hurry up with this one because the last 2 CT players, I don't know what they're doing. They're sitting waiting for the saber, waiting for the exit frags over towards the A side. And Arctic, they're finally going to make made their way to the site with the bomb, so we're going to be able to get that bomb punching in the digits here. Only 1 minute left on the clock, and it seems like Epiphany Bolt just going to be going for the saber. Twister going to be going for the chase. Actually, he has a Mac 10, but again, this armored player over in library maybe a bit of a threat to him. That's going to be Nito. Of course, he's going to walk right into his view, not checking the angle. Nito, he's just going to allow him to walk past. Finally chase him behind him, gets a kill, and that's going to now he's going to secure that Mac 10. Hands still coming into contact over in library, and he's going to actually do one as well. Nito gets a double kill, and that's going very well for the save for Epiphany Bolt. They're looking up 3 kills on the save already, equalising down to despite losing the round. It seems that they're going to be getting a lot of damage off onto the Arctic players as they come in. And Molotov puts Sword down to 28 HP, 7 still full HP, comes in with the UMP, great first shot to pick up 1, and Hans is still alive on the site. He still needs to pick him up, but he's going to get a sandwich between 2 players, and that's going to be the round 98.
Take a deep breath, my bro. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
With an American accent, not even your own, speaking that quick, I gotta give you that's a golden star. 5 out of 5, bro.
Thank you, man. That wasn't an American accent, that was my normal accent.
Okay,
that's
but
just
it
really,
was,
really fast.
Yeah, too fast for me to realize what accent it even was. Incredible though.
I always like to try out my rap god, dude. It's always fun.
Daggerton going in for 2 kills right there. Cornmoe and going now. Ooh, Dave and following up with that one. Hans will be replying instantly, going in for another one. Twistle falls down. And looking at that, I'd say Neto, if he gets 7 right here, try to get out middle and actually push up towards. Yeah, okay, 7 catches him off guard either way. Neto, I'm not even sure if he spotted him out there right there. Did he? Yeah, okay, he actually got a shot on him, so it's alright. Ants coming down the middle, and unless he gets through the smoke, it's yeah, okay. Ooh, that's a good one. 7 falls down, but still 2-on-1. You're playing with a Mac 10. There's not much potential in this. Arctic are gonna take this one home, 10-8, and this is exactly what I talked about. Guaranteed 10-8 here. If they win that pistol, they did. So potentially 11-8, which leads eventually to 12-8 if we're seeing Epiphany Bolt within. I wouldn't say eco. It shouldn't be an eco. But yeah, they're really low on money. Looking at the stats, judging by the fact that they're really low on money, it should be a force buy. But we'll see about that if Arctic wins this round. Obviously, Epiphany Bolt playing very aggressively down banana, which once again that pre-spray, we saw that yesterday. Why? Why do you boost for so long, Arctic? Ooh, that's I literally, if I am not mistaken here, I think Arctic was the team to use that pre-spray actually.
Oh, most teams use it. It's very basic, but
yeah,
I was surprised to really see him not get spotted out. I'm not sure Korn can actually get seen from that position there in the corner of the arch. And obviously, it didn't work out very well for them. Arctic going to be down a man. Twister tagged up very well through the smoke, and 10-8, but they're looking like they're in a huge deficit already.
Arctic are Epiphany Bolt, they go in for these very early pushes, but then they back off. And look at how far back they are right now. At the beginning of this round, they were far down banana, even on the T side of banana. Now they back off all the way over towards this side, and they just play so safe. Even on the A side, they're not even showing themselves off as the breaking point of the map potentially could be down middle, like on mid long or whatever you want to call that, towards short. But no one is really standing there. They're backing off so well. Playing with that respect, Arctic is going to go through, though, with 7, going in for 2 kills so far, I want to say. Is that? No, actually only 1. Twista supporting him, making that a second there as he actually gets Day. Moe falls down as well, making it only a 1-on-4 situation. Corn, not much to do here. You've got an M4A1S to work with, but Arctic looking really dire at the beginning of this round. Actually, goes huge with getting into the site, thanks to the fact that there's only 1 player here on Arch holding it down. And I think Epiphany Bowl here, if we could take a deep look at what Arctic did in the earlier round, or in the earlier half, is that on the CT side, when they lost rounds, it was really just due to the fact that they didn't have those replies. They didn't stack up. Something we mentioned a lot on Cash as well is that they don't play this united play that we're used to seeing them do. On the C side, I want to say they do, but on the CT side of Inferno, they definitely didn't. They lost a lot of rounds due to those flaws in which they didn't have the replies so quick. Still, 7-8 is a good half score for you if you play the you're playing that CT side. You're meeting Epiphany Bolt, who, by the way, I think they chose this map right. No, they didn't. Oh yeah, they did, because this is a pick. It would have made sense. Yeah, it would have made sense for them to pick Cash because it's their worst map. And Arctic's, by the way, very, not best, but very good map. Well, 7 is down Mexico, and he's gonna come up towards mid, checking out if anything is gonna get pushed down. No one is. They're on the CT side. They're not gonna do anything. They're just waiting for exits to come at them, right? Thinking that they're saving something. And even if they were to survive here, they'd profit off of it. Or they wouldn't profit, but they would get that bonus at least. So,
yeah. Epiphany Bolt obviously just going to be going for these exits here. You can see their positions are pretty set out for the exits. Korn peeking down mid and instantly backing off, just waiting for those close range attacks instead of just playing a long range battle where he's clearly not going to win with that pistol in hand. Bit of a interesting spot here, may pay off. It's obviously quite an unexpected angle, and Saul might walk straight into it. He does do so, but he still will find that frag, and refrag attempted by Korn, but Saul's going to be dinked down to 10 HP, just getting out of it.
This is 12-8 right now. Arctic are starting to build a money situation for themselves, in which they're on the T side. They don't need as much money as on the CT side, obviously, but Epiphany Bolt, they've not, they've had attempts in which they've tried to lower the budget standards of Arctic, but it hasn't worked out cleanly. At the end of the day, I mean, looking at Arctic's economical situation, it really just proves that Epiphany Bolt are really, really bad when it comes to losing rounds and, still keeping, low money on their enemies. While Arctic, on the other hand, are really good at doing so. Maybe not, particularly on this map, but on Cash, we saw that at least they tried a lot of the time to do so. They focused a lot on it.
Korn, good position here. No. Not going to go very far. The Twister will shut him down. Day back on the refrag. Day takes 2 as well. So good damage from Epiphany Bolt, but Arctic still in the lead, trying to bring this one back. As Zorage, he works his way up into B. Great shot onto Day there. They still got the Molotov, and that's going to allow for the rotation of Epiphany Bolt. So Arctic need to hurry up and re-smoke that to get back into the site. It will come in. Flashes raining in as well, and it seems like they're going to back off back towards A. This is a great call from them. NATO's going to be alone to hold this one off, and Epiphany Bolt are none the wiser. They yet to realise that the rotation's actually coming in, and it's all going to be down to NATO over towards the pit area, and we will see finally the push onto the A site, and the rotation is thick and fast, but they haven't cleared out NATO here. They don't know he's over in pit. Not clearing that angle is not going to work for them, so each gets taken down, and 7 and Saw both chime in for one more, but it's going to be all down to Moe, and he surely will save in this position.
The reason to why that provocative push, or whatever you want to call it, like the provocation here from Arctic, is that there's a smoke going down CT after getting an entry on that B site. Even if there's a Molotov blocking you off, the smoke gives you enough time to push into the site. Only letting Epiphany Bolt know that, okay, they got Day. Day went in for a peek, he died. So Arctic, they might be on the site now. We don't know. They had no idea. But instead they backed off during that rotation, knowing that, okay, this is probably the best fake we can ever make, and at least in this round, and taking the possible chance of going into A. Works it out perfectly clean, even if they lose one member to pit not being clean. It works out good. I think that was from pit, was it? Right.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So, Arctic really taking, like, I love how deep they can get into the game in just a matter of seconds. Like, you don't, and I think this is very Finnish as well, is that you can think so quickly. It's like very Finnish CS. I don't know about you, like, I cast a lot of Nordic teams, right? So at least I have a better understanding for what I mean. But if you don't know Finnish teams, I say that a lot when I cast them, is that they're quick on thinking deep into the game. Which you maybe wouldn't expect for some of them, but they're very good in that sense. But we'll see about this. They're coming back, and it looks like they're getting stronger as time flies by here. Sagerton on that AK-47 spray will be going in for the kill on Neto, just lucky to get him.
Badans will be holding up the angle, spotted out there, takes the first great shot. Moe also doing some work with the AWP to shut down 7, and now RCTIC down a man again, but they thrive in these situations. We've seen them do it again and again and again this match, being down a man and actually coming back from it, and you can see, instantly being able to pick stupid aggression from Moe. Sorry, I don't mean stupid, I just mean over-aggression. You say something, you go, oh, I shouldn't have said that. They're not stupid. Over-aggression from Moe. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's not going to matter too much because Day and Ans are both going to chime in and get kills, but all down to Saw here, and he's not going to go very far as Ans finishes him off. There's still a booming economy for RCTIC. They'll be able to buy up. That's Epiphany's first round on the CT side, and now we face the issue of RCTIC attempting to reset them.
But no, the issue here is not necessarily only that, but I think Epiphany Bolt, what they haven't done, like during the entirety of the CT side, is that they haven't spread out their money. So it basically means, what I'm meaning here is that you're stacking up a lot of money on just that one specific member in your team, and it's going to be so risky because that only member is going to have so much money while everybody else is, you know, they might even need to force if you're about to buy. And it only, you know, delays you to buy in a future round that, you know, if they lose this round, the buy round will be on the 15th for RCTIC. In that scenario, in that sense, I say that, you know, you need to definitely spread out the money as much as possible by dropping pistols or weapons here and there. You have 3.9k, so an M4, is that 3.9? Actually, it is. So dropping over an M4 to whoever was the lowest on money here, Korn would be the greatest alternative. But Korn is gonna get kills just as I mentioned his name. 3 kills. What is that? 13 to 10. And actually, what we just said doesn't play out either way. So it didn't make sense, right? Or it made sense, but it didn't play out.
But the eco coming up from RCTIC, and this is where it starts to get dangerous because Epiphany are entering back into the territory of securing this, you know, equal scoreline, and it's definitely not out of the reach as Korn, he burns, Baby burns, and they're just going to get shut down right now. 7 does get the trade, but really, it's looking like an Epiphany Bolt round. I think you can agree with that one. Sorry, we'll be getting another frag, but a consolidation frag at most, and Nans going to get knifed? Oh my god, how did he get away with that? 15 minutes left in the rifle as well, but he's got to watch out. 2 players coming from the flank, peeks into them. He might do it, but complete shutdown. So unlucky. Sorry, I believed for a second.
Me too. And instead now, like, oh my god, the money situation is so weird right now. It's really rare to see that even after losing it. Okay, actually, it was 3 rounds in a row for Epiphany Bolt, so I'm just what I was about to say wouldn't make any sense either way. But it's still rare to see that the money situation is so good for both of the teams that you're able to, you know, match up with your enemies this well when you're late game. Because usually by now, one of the teams or the other would have a good, you know, hold on what money you have, and they try to do the best they can to block you off of saving rifles and all those things that one of the other teams would never in the worlds have such a stable economical situation that they could have a full nade set or a full nade or a full, you know, armor or whatever. Just death kits, for example. All those things. Very crucial things. Then again, 3 rounds in a row for Epiphany Bolt, only making their economical situation bloom. Not only that, because RCTIC, you know, they take advantage of the fact that they're losing, right? They make sure that, you know, if we lose more rounds here, at least make use of the bonus that we're getting. So they didn't waste anything by doing any quasis or so on, which I think is very smart, adapting to that back keyed play that I love talking about. By the way, Nordic Masters, throwback. That they did back in Brazil.
but the A push is coming out as a fake as the rest of the players charge onto B. There's only going to be one person to hold this off, and that's just going to be, as I scroll through the people, Day there towards the back of the site, and they will be able to get this bomb down. 15 seconds left on the clock though, finally getting it down. The retake is on, but Epiphany Bolt, they've got 4 players left for this retake, and oh no, it's going too well for RCTIC. Epiphany Bolt, they may struggle with this. They need to hurry up and start equalising these kills, and they got no more nades to do so, only flashes, which isn't going to be too useful at these close ranges. Twister forced out of position, but not shut down there by Day. And this triple stack from RCTIC at the back of Dark. There's no way, even if Epiphany Bot got onto the site and killed everyone else, there's no way they predict 3. They'd see one, they kill him. They see the second, they kill him. They look away, and then that's when Saw would just pounce on them. But Neto getting some good exits here. He's going to pick up a double kill for his troubles, and regardless, RCTIC aren't going to care too much. They finally picked up a round and actually not able to reset the economy of Epiphany, but still challenge it a little bit. They will still be able to get a buy up, of course, but you know, RCTIC should be able to afford a fair amount too.
Epiphany Bolt, they're risking a lot, obviously, because only one of them had to get a drop. That was Moe, if I'm not very mistaken here. But, no, it was. Yeah, he's got that AWP now. But, obviously, they focus on just, we mentioned about, what we mentioned earlier about money situation at Epiphany Bolt was that it doesn't go together, because what Epiphany Bolt doesn't focus on is try and, you know, bounce back on money, on the money situation for their enemies, but this time they do. I mean, in the end there, they actually get a kill, so I think even 2. So Cyberton gets 1, Neto, he's coming over the map, gets 1, makes that a second. Oh my god, staying inside of that smoke, it's not supposed to happen. It's just not supposed to happen. Corn with another frag, 14-12. Oh my god, sorry if I ear raped anyone right there, but I mean, you're playing a position in which it is, by the way, first not checked by RCTIC. No one is inside of apartments to check that position. Secondly, you're pushing through a smoke. You know that he's inside of that smoke. No one starts spraying through a smoke. No one. There has to be some visibility before shooting, and that is exactly what Neto had. So, in that sense, the only area that he could be in would be inside a CT boiler. But, never mind. Getting into this next now, we're going to be seeing Saw on that P250. Is down in a very locked situation and finding himself, I was about to say between a rock and a hard place, but we already used that today, right? Okay, I'm gonna try and find something else for it next time. Something American. Is that American? Maybe it is.
Rock and a hard place now. It's British, man.
Okay, I'll find something more American for me if it suits me better. And with that kill on Saw in the end, 14-13, and pans out in a I want to say I would not expect it to be this this fair. I mean, I was predicting that RCTIC was going to win this game, but either somewhere deep inside, or not somewhere deep inside, but somewhere I always felt that if any of the teams were going to win here, it would be by, you know, 16-7, 16-8. Not this way. 16-14 would be incredible to see. Even, I'd say, you know, by now, you know, even if it's gonna be late, you know, an overtime could be cool to see, especially between these two teams, because Epiphany Bolt not very well matched against a team like this. I would like to see more rounds from them facing just RCTIC, and I sincerely mean this from the bottom of my heart, that I honestly would like to see how Epiphany Bolt plays more rounds against RCTIC. Getting this challenge is really good for them, and only gives them more experience. Saw with that first kill on Ants right there. Corn adapting to the situation, getting 2 kills with that spray. Twista, though, denying him. Buys a lot of time for the rest of the team to rotate over, though. And Neto and Moe, they have to get, you know, through and out all the way to the B side, which is not only hard. You know, Moe spots one man out here, but see about Neto. He's coming up from Banana, and Twista is the man to be spotted out. He's gonna be finding that flashbang very useful as he comes up for the peak just across that corner, makes a Molotov happen on 3 boxes, gets the kill even with the Molotov and the spray. Great defuse coming up as well, so it's gonna make it 14-14 by now at Epiphany Bolt, and I wouldn't doubt a second that actually we could be seeing an overtime here.
See, Volty, remember at that point where Epiphany Bolt were 8-1 up or whatever, and you were like, would you say it's GG now? And I was like, nah, there's always chances. There's always chances. And we're seeing those chances. We are seeing those chances right now. You know, you asked me if you think it would be safe to call GG. And
no,
an 8-1 score.
Not GG.
Like, you know what I mean, though. You said it was safe to call that the game was over, okay? And I was like, nah, it's not over till it's over, and it's definitely not over till it's over. An 8-1 scoreline, and they brought it back phenomenally here. RCTIC up to 14-14, and Epiphany Bolt are both dragging their legs back into this match. But off we go. 2 pistols on the Arctic side. Bit of deficit there. Flash goes in. Korn goes to the peak. Picks up one. Dink onto second, but not going to be able to follow up with the kill. Still though, he's done his damage at least. And if Epiphany Bot had another nade over towards B, that'd be him gone out of the map. So almost a trade kill that. Not going to happen, and the bomb will work its way up towards A here. So Zori going to be holding that one as they decide whether they want to back off here. And Flash goes over. It seems like they may be committing to this. Moe picks up that first one with the AWP. They rush straight into him. He's still got his pistol out here, waiting for more. Nato, he's going to be supporting him from pit. Great spray down. That's going to be another kill for Epiphany Bolt, and Twister going to be alone. Dinked to 9, and he's going to have to deal with all of these players as they push aggressive up towards him, and picks up that first one to Moe, but it's going to go nowhere more as Ange shuts him down, and Epiphany Bolt a secure match point here.
Wouldn't doubt a second that this is going to be a very safe round from Epiphany Bolt. I'm not going to say that they're winning this, but wouldn't doubt a second that they're going to be playing this, you know, in a safe way. They're going to back off and play this as clean as possible. They're not going to show themselves off too much, and in a retake situation, they'll do anything they can to... Tigertop goes in for the first few kills here, and Moe goes in for the replies, one being across the map, actually. Stock coming out on short, and this could be dangerous because Neto just holding that smoke. If he got killed while holding that smoke, it would have been so lucky for Saw, but he still gets that kill just by pure skill. By the way,
looking at overtime? 3v2 post plant. Epiphany Bolt, not a lot of nades to get back into the site. This could be a possible overtime right now. Both coming in from the same position. Smoke going to be in the way. Molotov, if that gets dropped down from Zori, this is GG. They've got no way to come back into this. The Molotov will go down. They have to run through it. They've got no time, and this is just going to be a complete lamb to the slaughter. And RCTIC, they're going to bring it to overtime. 15-15. MR3 will be starting in just a minute.
And if you don't know what MR3 means, it's pretty much max rounds, or it is max rounds 3, and that's what it means. The concept of it all is that the winner to, there's 3 rounds in every half, obviously, and the winner to win the majority of all those rounds, being 6, also 4, or that means 4. So if you win 4 rounds, you win the overtime. Very bad explanation. Hugo, would you mind?
Basically, you get 3 rounds CT, 3 rounds T. First team to get 6 rounds. First team to get 4 wins. That's it. So you either need 3 on one and then 1 on the other, or 2 and 2.
By the way, guys, I'm Swedish.
No, he's American. Fluent in English, he just can't speak it.
Native speaker. But that happens a lot, I heard. English is the most, because there's so many things. Actually, I read this online. Maybe not true. I hope it is true, because I wouldn't doubt a second that it is. Because English has so many words and so many ways of expressing it, yourself in, people choke on talking a lot of the time because, they fail on talking with full sentences and stuff because of the fact that there's so many words that they can express themselves with that they're thinking of which one to use sometimes. Subconsciously, obviously.
Dude, English people can't speak, and I'm an English person. I can't speak. And this is my job.
Do you think it's true? Like, subconsciously, that there's too many words?
I'm sure that's true in every language. You hear French people, it's like, gute baguette, le baguette, and they have those long pauses.
This is why he's English, by the way. He really doesn't...
I don't speak any other languages. I speak a tiny little bit of Spanish. And by that I mean, I know like 3 phrases. That's why I said tiny little bit. I don't remember anything. The thing is about England, they don't teach you to learn another language. They make it optional past like the age of like 13, 14, whenever GCSEs start. And then, no one takes languages. And anyone who does, gets the basics. And then if they really want to carry on, they can learn the full thing. But by that point, you're already 18. And that's when you start to learn, in-depth language. And, you know, by that point it's too late, because it's easy to learn when you're younger because your brain's getting molded to fit it. So if you learn languages at a young age, like, you know, most of Europe does and many other countries like Volti did, you know, you're going to be fluent. And he's completely fluent now by the age of, you know, what are you, 14 now?
Come on, I
worked all that up for the 14-year-old joke.
I thank you all for watching. Hugo's going to take over from now on.
But hey, you know who else is taking over? Na'Vi. They seem to be playing on RCTIC's computers right now, because I think 30 seconds left and they're yet to make any progress onto a site. At this point, they just have to rush B. Go for it. Suka Bliat, let's do this. Rush B, don't stop. And here we go, straight onto the site. Day's going to be holding off. Bit of support from his teammate, but they got to do something absolutely massive here. Korn's going to be sitting towards the back of the site, and now RCTIC finding their way on. 10 seconds. They need to get this bomb down. What the hell are they doing? They're wasting too much time, and it's going too well for the Epiphany side. The bomb does get planted by Zori, and he will pick up a kill there onto Day there, and Korn's already dropped towards the back of the site by Saw, and he's got to pick up 3 more kills to secure this round. Spots out the first, misses that shot, and is that going to be it for him? More than likely, as they come in right from behind. Moe with the AWP doesn't spot him out, goes for the repeat, and he's going to get rushed again, misses another shot. He can't be missing this. No scope wallbang, but he's going to be followed up by some more shots from Moe, and that's going to be the round going to Epiphany with a retake. 16. Oh, it's MR5, man. It's not even MR3.
So that just makes whatever we talked about during the overtime pause
completely irrelevant. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
basically, you need 6 rounds to win.
You need 6 rounds. It's 5 on either side. So it's just basically 2 more rounds on either side, and you need 2 more rounds to win. Oh god, MR5, dude.
Can you imagine, by the way?
Yeah.
We had literally used a full round to talk about languages and stuff, you know, just fun stuff, while RCTIC was waiting on what they want to do.
We had a minute and a half before RCTIC did anything.
I think it goes to show that Epiphany Bolt, by the way, didn't use a lot of utility early game here, so kudos. Is that right?
Kudos, yeah. Kudos to them. That's American. If you say it like kudos, is like well done. Like kudos.
Yeah.
Kudos
to them. Kudos to them.
That's
guys.
American,
I'm American, by the way. Let's go. I got my thing now. I got this going on. Not spicy. None of that crap that these English noobs got going on. I got this. Got this swagger, you know.
Fight me on LAN.
Oh, you want to go that far?
Yeah, dude, let's
Bro,
go.
come to the next MLG event down Florida. I swear to God.
One second, I'm going to shut my door because it's getting late and I'm probably waking up everyone in my house.
I'm probably waking up my neighbors. I don't give a whoop. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm very polite IRL. Even if I'm... what?
That's a scary coincidence. I said that. I'm going to shut my door. I got up and then someone walked upstairs and shut it for me. That's a scary coincidence. As I took my heads off, I didn't see who, because my door just shut, but...
Do your parents approve of casting, by the way? Like they support you and everything. They let you cast it down at and stuff. Yeah, cool. That's cool.
I wouldn't be able to do this without their support.
We the youngsters taking over, guys. Oh my god, the nades! No! By the way, would never be able to react that way if I didn't have parents supporting me, so thank you, Mom and Dad. 4-on-5 situation. An Epiphany Bolt. I just had to get that in there, guys.
Such a bad joke.
We're young, you know?
We are free. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know lyrics.
No.
Dun, dun, dun.
I was gonna sing with you, but then I realized. Oh, Neto. Gets 2, gets 3. Make that a 4th as he's looking to get Korn, or actually Saw on that side. Korn is on his own team. Why would I say that? Saw with the AK-47 going in for the kill though. Neto falls 1 HP. Oh, Saw, you will be going down and through the car goes in for the kill. No, he failed on picking up that op. No money saved right there. No money whatsoever saved. And I think that's actually a bug on the A side of Inferno. I've been through that like I think 6 times just yesterday playing Inferno. That it's so hard to pick up weapons on the site. Like you literally have to aim for them, aim on them for a long time before you're able to pick them up with just E. You have to either drop your weapon to get them up on you, or just wait very long to get that E signature or whatever. Day going in for the first kill right there. Sagathon going down, and Korn I actually saw it. Again, they're playing this behind the smoke, and they're going to be pushing at the exact time when he backs off and gets stay as well. What is that through the smoke? And they continue, just push into that B side as soon as you can right now. Take a good, hard advantage out of this situation because Epiphany Bolt, they're far away, and if they need to, if they want to retake this, it's got to be hard. 7 is in a good spot to get another frag here as well. So with this AWP, wouldn't doubt a second that he's able to, but no, they're spraying through the box, and look at that. Might we look at 18 to 15 right here? If so, that would be incredible because 3-on-3 situation, this is no longer impossible. It looked like it was for a while, but Epiphany Bolt, with the utility that they got left and remaining, flashbanging themselves into this site would be just what they need. Actually, Molotoving out and cleaning up dark is even a better decision from them here, knowing that, okay, this is a safe area, and exposing yourself on ruins is not going to be the best decision, Twista. They know that you're there. Sure, you get 1 frag, but you're 12 HP. You're going to be going down eventually. Neto here with a 5-7. Oh, the defuse happens. It happens. What is that? Epiphany Bolt. They take it back 18 to 15. No way in the worlds.
Basically
How?
0 time left, and they get it as well. It's crazy.
Yeah, oh my god. Jesus Christ. But RCTIC, they made mistakes there. I mean, they really exposed themselves by using these nades as soon as they heard steps down Banana. I think that was actually only 1 flashbang used by Epiphany Bolt, or by RCTIC, pardon me for that, to expose their positions from Banana, or from B, down Banana. It's really unlucky for them. And no one really went out for the peak, so I don't see, obviously you want to delay them from pushing out Banana, but you're exposing yourself so much, especially in a 3-on-3 situation after getting the kill through the car on upper Banana. It's just, you wouldn't want to take that risk. Then again, maybe there was some kind of motive to it that didn't work out completely for RCTIC, and taking that into consideration, maybe that actually was a better move for them to go with than anything else that they had in their up their sleeve. And again, maybe that thing that they had up their sleeve could have worked. But oof, that's a kill on Neto.
But already the advantage for RCTIC, they really need it. Coming back from a huge deficit with Epiphany, having 18 rounds to 15. They've got to do something absolutely phenomenal to come back into this, I'm sure. And Day, he's going to start shutting them down one by one. 2 kills already in the bag, and going to be chiming in for 1. Picks up a double kill as well, and he's going to find the 3rd. But Day, supporting his teammate there, will secure that one instead. And that'll be the round in the bag.
I mean, 19 to 15, this is just... The way I look at it is that, Epiphany Bolt, yeah, okay. This CT side works out perfectly fine for you, but it's good that you stack up rounds here because RCTIC are gods when it comes to playing this CT side safe. As soon as they realize that, okay, we're close to losing this game, they're going to step it up because that, it's typical RCTIC pretty much. Epiphany Bolt, though, on that T side, when they're close to winning, maybe they just get that boost and have that confidence to push out and, take that very, it takes courage to take those peaks, but, take those peaks either way and win those duels. Wouldn't doubt a second that they could do so because they're very momentum based. We talked about that earlier, and we've seen that RCTIC, as soon as they came back, Epiphany Bolt, they were pretty much shut down a lot of the time until they came back and started retaliating on those rounds that were given away to RCTIC. So Neto here, with the AK-47s, they've got the M4A1Ss, AWP on Moe, by the way. Neto and the gang, they do go on replies across the map. Twista holding it off as a small mistake by Corn. I want to say they're actually pushing down Banana very offensively, not knowing where RCTIC are currently at would be a very not good decision. But Epiphany Bolt looks like they're going to be winning this round 20 to 15. Winning every single round in the first overtime is going to look good going into the second half of the overtime. And I'm not sure... This is like... It's going to take a miracle here for RCTIC, but then again, they might do the same that Epiphany Bolt did here.
I think it's going to take more than a miracle at this point.
Yeah, because Epiphany Bolt, they're on their spree, but, we talked about momentum, right, Hugo?
Yeah. I just feel like at this point, maybe it is safe to call GG. I think this is going to be the most difficult situation for RCTIC to come back out of this. I have no idea how they're going to do it, to be perfectly honest with you. I think it's going to be difficult.
Whose AUG is this? Have you seen that clip? Whose AUG is this?
Yeah, the 1.6 clip. Whose AUG is this? Yeah. Oh, I can't do the voice, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Alright, you're my little Brit.
Thank you. Means a lot, Volty.
Alright.
But either way, back into the game. 7 going to be kicking off with a very required kill right now. Obviously, they need everything they can get coming into this match, and that's going to be, you know, as needy as it can get, as it can become. Sagaton going to be shutting down Nito there, and it's going to be a nice 3-man advantage in favour of RCTIC once again. Obviously, they need this right now. They can't throw this away, and they have no buffer zone, really, as I like to call it, to fall back on if they do lose a round. Obviously, it's out. If they lose a round, they're out. So they have to pick up every single one here, and Ants is going to come back with a reply onto Saw. So we're back into a 2 versus 4, still heavily favouring RCTIC, especially as Sagaton has taken down Ants there, and Twister should be shutting down Day. He's not checking the angle, and it will punish him. RCTIC, they take their first. And I feel like it's just a few rounds until Epiphany Bot eventually catch up and just fluke a T-side round. Well, not fluke, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually they just get back onto RCTIC, you know. It's going to be very difficult to win 5 rounds in a row. I know it's already happened for Epiphany, you know, they won 5 CT rounds, but the chance of that happening twice is just even lower.
Also about the X7, he's going to play this opposition down on, or on upper banana, up on upper banana, that would be. They get these 2 entries though, and it looks like a safe round for them to say the least. I mean, they've got this very structured play on banana here. Twista goes in for Day right there, but 2-on-3 situation, as I mentioned, Epiphany Boat might actually come back from this, and no, actually, they've got a rotation coming up from behind, and this is where RCTIC, yeah, they're going to thrive off of this. They're going to thrive so bad.
All going to be on Moe, and there's really nothing you can do right now. Defuse will come out, and RCTIC, they're going to take their round with True Force, 70-20.
Ooh.
But eventually it will come and bite them back, I'm sure.
I don't see this happening too often. Is that, yeah, you're going down middle. It's such a risky area to push down on. Obviously, little time there for Epiphany Bolt to do what they wanted to do, but you know, looking at Epiphany Bolt, it looked like at least they wanted to have that lower banana control rather than just staying on upper banana right there, but they were forced to push up because, you know, they need to support each other in that bomb plant position, if anything, if they do get into the side eventually. So, crucially, that in the end just plays a huge role. We'll see Day here.
Yeah, but double up on the CT side as well. This economy may come back to bite them. If they keep dying and still winning rounds, you know, eventually they won't have enough to buy these orbs. But at the moment, you know, 16k is going a long way, and they still have 10k on all their players apart from Twister, who's only just below. And we're going to see a B push come out. These 2 CT players have to hold this one off. Again, 4 out of the 5 players are in banana right now. Made that 3. As one of them finally backs off. So Epiphany, they have some potential. Twister, though, is going to drop Moe, and Nito is going to be coming right back with a reply. 7 doing some work from CT spawn, dropping Corn, and we're into a 2 versus 4. And Epiphany Bolt, could they be throwing away yet another round? And RCTIC coming back to try and win this overtime, bring it back into a second overtime. And 7's going to be dropping another 5. Day going for the second. Why the hell not? Drop NATO as well, and that will be the round there for RCTIC once again. Diffuse going to be going for the CTs. And Volty, could we be seeing double overtime?
I mean, we could, but I mean, there's still 2 rounds to work with here for Epiphany Bolt, and they haven't tried everything in their powers yet. One thing in particular that I want to say is that, okay, you know, you push as a unit, you're coming out on banana. That works 1 out of I don't know how many times, unless you're a pro like Freiburg or something. Like, if you can take over banana, that's cool. But from the T side of things, you're getting up on banana as a unit. It doesn't work because it's such a squishy area to get through that these nades, all of these vision blockers, you know, with the flashbang smokes I'm talking about, then they really limit your push as a team, as a unit. But if they did, and I think Epiphany Bolt, if they do push as a unit up somewhere, you know, potentially fake B, get into that A site as a unit, you know, push together on short, being a little bit more of an open venue for them. And I think that also being one of the reasons to why they want cash, because it looks like they thrive off of these open venue peaks where it just works out more perfectly for them. I think short or long would be the best alternative for them to get through in. But that's just my quick analysis on it all. I mean, overall, it looks like they're forcing themselves into these very squishy areas where it's gonna be so hard to spot people out. Like Saw right there, he's getting that kill on Neto just due to the fact that okay, Neto, he has to check not only the lower side of what's it called, graveyard, but upper side as well. Together with that, there might be one standing on cart. So there's 3 positions literally on that exact position that he can meet one player. And you're forcing yourself out there. It doesn't work. RCTIC are gonna win this round as well. Like I'm 99% sure because Epiphany Bolt, it looks like they've got no idea what they want to do.
Yeah, and again, even if they did have an idea, they're three against 5 again with 20 seconds on the clock and a double orb, and of course an orc to deal with. Like, what can they do? 20 seconds, they're still yet to push onto the side. They've got to get 3 kills and get a bomb plant in 20 seconds. Like, do you see that happening? Because I certainly don't.
No, I don't.
And look, you can just see the time is coming back to haunt them. Even if they're getting these kills, they're just getting shut down with the time. No time to get this bomb plant. He has to get some, triple kill. But oh wait, no, actually getting the bomb plant. Moe gets it down, but no, he's going to die instantly. You can see Twisted coming out from the flank. That's going to be it. Some potential there, but Twisted fast on the rotate, shut down and outplayed. RCTIC, they received 19 rounds of their efforts, and we may be going to a second overtime.
Yeah, I think we are. I think
it's likely, Velty. I think we both know why. I think we both think it is. Yeah, we both know why. Oh dear.
Oh good lord.
How could neither team get a T-side round in overtime? I've never seen this.
I think RCTIC. I think the thing about RCTIC here, they don't make the same mistakes that Epiphany Bolt. They made small mistakes here on the CT side, but they at least catched up. They got the kills that they had to get. Get in favor again, but RCTIC aren't making those mistakes. I mean, pushing down middle, what they do when they do so is they have full control over that A site, knowing that there's a lot of people here. But no, actually, 5-on situation.
Oh no. They're all going to line up for Saw. Bit of a spray down there, going for some more. Secures a second with the Molotov. And going from a 5v3 to a 3v3, that's got to be kicking Epiphany Bolt back in the nuts, because it seems like they're going to be losing this one, or we will be going to another overtime, because the bomb, hasn't even made its way to the site yet. It's still stuck in the banana area. Nito will drop one, but,
Look at Saw! Look at Saw! No! They don't know that he's in pool! And why are you... Oh... No!
He throws it away! Oh my god.
I'm had good. Anyone Swedish understands me when I say that. I mean, it's good. Oh god.
I'm literally face palming. He had the free win and he threw it away. He missed the shot onto Zori, flicked around to the second player, assuming he killed him. Oh my god, dude. He literally had the free win.
Yeah, that is...
That's so upsetting, like...
You're a pro!
No, dude, pros can make mistakes. I'm not going to blame him for that. It's just so upsetting to see for him. I mean, if Epiphany Bolt lose this match, dude, he's getting kicked from the team speak. It's going full NA in a second.
Full NA, this is Hugo at his finest. I'm telling you.
No, I'm just being honest. That's what NA players do. Have you not heard? Like, did you not hear about the whole optic thing with Shazam? I mean, they had like a private team speak without Shazam, the NA drama, and they scrimmed in silence.
Jesus Christ. Got all of this drama. Like, honestly, like NA, so I'm not gonna say anything bad about NA because people might take me for, being an American, so I'm not gonna trash talk something that I sound like. Because I'm pretty BM myself, right, Hugo? When we play, I'm such a... like EU, they have the sportsmanship, right? Wouldn't you say? They have a better sportsmanship when it comes to games overall, like esports.
Let's not get into this topic.
Nah, okay, we'll leave it right there.
I make jokes, but I'm not actually going to start debating this.
No, this is not. It's not up for debate. It's very obvious, guys. AK-47 coming up.
Ooh,
that's smashing. A nice one shot. I love how many shots we fire every day. This is so gold. Epiphany Bolt. I got this plant coming up. 20 seconds. And both of these teams being, rated by Na'Vi. like ratted by them. If you know what a rat server is, they've got full control over their computers because only 20 seconds on the clock and they go in for that plant. If this works, it is truly going to be Navi action, and I think it is, because look at other positions. They can only favor off of them, you know, off of this. They can. There's, yeah, I don't see why they would lose this. But Moe and Neto, they hit their shots, so shouldn't be a problem. Neto on the last guy, so Reach will be falling out. Not so Reach, sorry, pardon me for that. If you're watching the stream, which I highly hope that you aren't, because you should be in this game right now. 21-20, and yeah, it's finally at least a T. I don't know what that was. Print screen. Oh, I had a print screen sound. That was really cool. I misclicked.
Oh dear. But either way, double or pop on the CT side once again. Org on Sagaton. He really loves this gun. It's quite a surprise to see. You don't really see it too much in competitive play. But one up on the Moe side here. And again, aggression up towards Banana. These CTs are going to be held off quite well, but Twister going to be peeking after the flash of shutdown hands. Refire comes out and they line up for him. He's just going to spray them down, and I'm not sure why RCTIC re-peeked after getting that initial pick. There's no reason to go for an extra challenge when you have already an advantage, and now they're going to suffer dearly from it. Epiphany, while taking control of the site in a 3v3 day, going to be caught with his pants down, nade in hand, gets shut down there by Saw. We're into a 3v2, and Epiphany, well, they're going to have to hurry up and get a pick if they want to win this. Moe does have the AWP to hold off the bomb from that position over towards Banana, but Sagaton, he's going to be coming from the flank. Moe's not away, he doesn't check it, and Sagaton finishes him off there. So Korn going to be alone here, 1 versus 3, stuck towards the back of the site. And I see no chance in him doing this. RCTIC are just going to play 2 together. This will be way too difficult. He picks up the first kill, but there's still going to be 2 more. Peeks out the second, but the dink comes in and he doesn't receive the kill. RCTIC, they take 21-21.
Yes, and I mean 21-21. It could as well go 22-21 to you know, either of the teams here. So
please no.
Did you say do or don't?
No.
Don't.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding.
Where are you?
It's just a prank, bro. Just a prank.
Oh Jesus! Don't go there.
Dude, it's just a prank.
Pranksters, guys. If you're a prankster.
Volty, stop. Let's keep it game related.
And with that flashbang, it's getting late, guys. I'm telling you right here and right now.
Yeah,
it's hard to stay very focused when you casted 3 straight best of 2s, and there is a double overtime going on.
And MR5 as well.
Yeah, so I mean, take it
it's
for
always
what it is, guys.
It's always nice to relax. So at the end of a cast, have a more relaxed one. You know, you're still casting the game, but you have a nice chat. You miss out on Korn, you know, opening up the site with a double kill.
It doesn't matter. You know, it's a good YOLI time, you know.
Dude, it's only a video game. Who cares?
Oh my god. No,
no,
why
dude,
are you trying?
I'm joking. Either way, RCTIC looking like they're going down this round, and will shut them down indeed, and that's going to be another round on the board for this terrorist side. 22-21. Swedish Volty did predict it. One team would definitely get to 22 rounds.
Swedish Volty. All right, let me do the best impression I can do of you. Okay?
Yeah, go for it, man. I want to hear this.
I'm not gonna use the same words though, because I suck at words. Vocabulary-wise, I'm not good at English. All right, so RCTIC, they're gonna be pushing down here. Sagaton getting that first kill. Korn is gonna be going down. Neto with this AK-47.
Dude, no. The thing is, the issue is people think British people have one accent. And the thing is, you're just doing the stereotypical British accent. You're just doing the Cockney accent. You're not doing
Cockney.
Cockney, or I don't even know what they're called anymore. Like, the thing is, I don't even know. You're just doing the stereotypical one British accent that there is, that Americans do and Swedish people do, and everyone does, because they only think there's one British accent when there's literally like
5,000.
There's so many, dude. There's no way. Like, I don't know the names to half of them. There's so many. So no, that's a terrible, because it doesn't sound anything like me.
What accent do you have? Is that Londonese?
Southern, not too southern, like a little bit southern, but not too southern.
Right.
Like near London, but I sound. Yeah, that's what people tell me. The thing is, like, when people ask where I live, who don't live in the UK, I say London, but I don't live in London. I live like an hour outside of London. But it's just easier because no one knows where Oxfordshire is. So, have you heard of Oxfordshire, Volty?
I've heard of that so many times, dude. I like.
Well, you probably heard of Oxford.
Yeah, Oxford, yeah, I do.
Oxford, like, that's pretty famous, like, worldwide.
Oxford, yeah, it is.
But Oxfordshire, you wouldn't have heard of.
Yeah, I have. Actually, I thought you said something else, but when you say shire, like S H,
It's like a
is it SHIRE?
IRE.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's
I
like
heard
a
that.
it's
I
like a
read
place. It's like
Yeah.
yeah. But either way,
well.
one nice chat. 1v1. Sagaton's going to be trying to come back into this. Not going to be an easy feat to say the least here. Taps a bomb, but Anne's playing this absolutely perfectly. Hearing the footsteps, is not going to be going for the repeat here. And there we go. He's going to secure the round with G-Force as well. So good round to him. And of course, we are going to be seeing a 23-21 scoreline. And finally, some T-side rounds actually happening here for the Epiphany side. Be nice if they pulled this out earlier, Kappa.
Epiphany Bolt, there's no way in the world that they're going to be losing this round if they play this right. Now, like if they do, it's just either RCTIC with Sagerton going wild, or those 5-7s playing out very, very well. But I highly doubt that that's going to happen if Epiphany Bolt play this in their own little fashion that they like to do it. Go in for small peaks here and there, get that first information, and then start pushing together. Not really Navi style, but sometimes goes a little bit late on the clock. That we've mentioned, like we saw that earlier. The Epiphany Bolt. It's a small mistake that happens, but it works in the end. Sometimes not. Neto, AK-47, coming up towards corridor, and Saw is right here. He's gonna get shut down as soon as he's spotted out. Neto, down in pit. He's gonna throw out that smoke. Goes in for a kill though. Eventually, Sagerton falls down, and it's a 1-on-3 situation. No chance in the heck of the what? I don't know what. Moe is gonna allow him to get through on Banana, and it looks like it's gonna be the case. Sori falls down, and look at that, 24-21. Looks a little bit more promising here for Epiphany Bolt's CT side. We'll see how this pans out.
Completely opposite half, considering they couldn't get a single T-side round. Neither team could get a single T-side round last time, but now we're on to 4 T-side rounds. So it's nice to see a bit of a change, but maybe too little too late for RCTIC at least.
Oh man, we'll see about RCTIC here. If they win this round, there's a small potential. They have the will, but they're on the T side, so it's gonna get a bit harder. But Epiphany Bolt, the only thing here that's really limiting them is their confidence. If they get too confident and too cocky here, like pushing down. Not sure if cocky is an appropriate word.
Cocky. Cocky is appropriate word. Cocky and cock are very different. Obviously, you know what cock is, but cocky is just arrogant and that's fine. You can use that. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cocky is like.
They sound the same, but they're very different meanings. And people and cocky's not rude.
No,
unless you're saying someone's cocky. Yeah, you get it. You get me.
But that cocky very play style, and that's exactly what they're doing right here. They're gonna get so punished by doing so. It's. Once again, it's only their confidence that, sometimes it's holding them back, sometimes it's literally letting them lose so many rounds. In this scenario, I just say, try and play this safe. Don't go for too many pushes here and there, because at the end of the game, Neto would never have died in this entirety of the round if he just stayed on that A side. They'd have the best crossfire ever to hold them down from faking the B side. Instead, you push down and try and anti-rotate. It doesn't work like that, especially not when you're meeting RCTIC. They've got that gunfire, especially when they're pushing with all their team, pushing as a unit this time, actually stepping up to the plate that we were, talking about earlier, how RCTIC plays the game. So, I don't know, Epiphany Bolt doesn't look right for them right here. Day's left alone, and Saw is going to get this kill pretty easily as he spots out Day coming through that one smoke. But 24-22, it doesn't really matter, it's just one round, obviously. But in the end, I'm not going to say it doesn't really matter, but will it really matter? I mean, Epiphany Bolt, they've still got money, right? So they can play around here with that first round, try and experiment with how RCTIC react to certain things. But Neto by now should have learned by his small mistake, or not even small, big major mistake actually coming down into streets, that anti-rotating doesn't work against this team. Unless you're facing them in like one-on-one duels.
Very key rounds we're getting into now. It's getting very close, and Epiphany Bolt, they need to pick up some T-side rounds, some CT side rounds, because obviously they didn't have too many troubles picking up T-side rounds, but now it's going back to haunt them. And obviously we don't want to see a reverse of what we saw earlier of them not being able to pick up T-side rounds now into haunting them on CT, but they're going to get the first kill of the round, which is going to be finally something working in their favour. 7 getting dropped by Moe, and the B push will come underway, so the flank has already been killed, and this is going to be just a full-on spray down here. Zori and Sagaton left alive as they work their way onto side, but actually times are changing, and Sagaton, he's doing absolutely work. Picking up 2 kills now, Zori getting that bomb plant towards the back of the side with the AWP in hand, and just trying to find a shot here through the edge of the smoke, but it's got to be warding him off for a little bit longer. And right now, Epiphany bot, they should be able to get this retake going. 3 versus 2 here. Not sure what that did, but Zori, he's going to be holding it off. Picks up 1 kill. They're going to be going for more. If they can land a second shot, it's going to be all over for Epiphany bot, but they need to make sure that they get shut down very fast. Moe just pushing into the smoke. Oh, he's going to peek into the jaws of Zori, but there's no time left for this retake. I'm not sure what they're even doing trying to commit to this one. 10 seconds are pretty much left on the clock, and they haven't even gotten the defuse. The music will go, and that's going to be all they have. All she wrote, Moe getting taken down there, and Zori going down with a bomb. Oh, there we go. Yeah, going down with a bomb.
You know, if you're gonna commit to a play that Neto did here, going up towards Banana, you know, sure, it's a play that works, but you got to be on the side early, because as soon as they get these post-line positions, they're gonna block you off from getting in there just by showing yourself. You're pushing through a squishy area as well, being Banana. Get through as quick as possible. If you're already on Banana, then go for it, sure. But otherwise, try and focus on getting with your mates and just push on together, not allowing them to get these post-plan positions, because they're so key to pretty much allowing RCTIC to win those rounds that it just doesn't work. Well, Epiphany Bolt, they will be going a little bit more offensive down Banana here, and it looks, from my perspective, that Epiphany Bolt, they're making these same mistakes over and over again. Sure, Moe goes in for that kill, but look at how low he is. 1 HP remaining after that. I am very sorry to say so. Sure, they get that first entry, but oh god, they just due to the fact that they push, mid is all clean. RCTIC, they thrive off of this. They're blooming. This is RCTIC Day. I don't know what. Like, I honestly don't have any words at all. This is just like Epiphany Bolt. You played that so good. Just the last time you played the CT side, I don't know what happened here. You got overconfident. You started pushing. You had the courage to, but in the end, you just don't. You just don't find it. You just don't find those frags because you're trying to anti-rotate people who are, you know, rotating with at least 2 or more folks, right? Okay, it doesn't work like that. You need to face them in one-on-one duels, and not even in one-on-one duels you manage to win. So by then, at least after 2 or 3 rounds here, you should realize that the only way we win against RCTIC on the CT side is by having crossfires. We're playing back on the side, delaying pushes, using flashbangs, smokes, all of that stuff, not necessarily wasting them in the early beginning.
Oh my god, he's gonna stick the bomb! No way!
No.
Oh my god. That was too close.
Yeah, that was really close. But so we...
So now we get into the issue. One team needs to pick up both of these rounds to win. If one team picks up either round, we're going into another overtime.
I'm so excited for that this late night. Whew,
I'm going to cry myself to sleep tonight if we go into a third overtime. I'm not going to lie, like, as much as I love casting, sometimes it just gets to, like, you're just drawing the game out and the game should end. But no, it's a very interesting series, like, to say the least. It's very interesting. I did not think this would go two overtimes and maybe even 3, but at this point, you know, it's midnight for Volty, it's 11 for me, you know. We've both got to be up at like 7 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. And for me, it's even worse because I get less sleep than you freaking bastard. These English times. Literally, guys, British time zone. Oh, I thought Sarich was about to shoot.
Yeah,
something told me. Something told me he was about to shoot.
No, I got that feeling too.
Yeah, Epiphany both though. It looks like they're playing very composure this time. They know it's like they're listening to the stream or something, but this time not pushing, not making these mistakes that we were talking about earlier, and it pays off clean this time. I mean, they get that first entry. Now they can just rely on the fact that, you know, they're going to be facing these enemies pushing into the side, having Wildlands of a chance surviving as they do as well. So Twista coming up here, we'll be trying to get out, but doesn't really manage to Sagarton on that kill. Korn goes down, and with the A4 just behind the smoke, another smoke coming through, and ooh, through that smoke gets the kill just as that plan is about to go down. And look at it, 2-on-4 situation. Moe on that dude. What is going on? How many through the smokes kills can we see in a game? In a round? in a round overall, that is like three through the smoke kills. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. So cool. Epiphany Bolt winning off of, I want to say, good luck right there, really. I mean, sure, they might have heard sounds here and there, you know. You're after all, you're really just testing your luck. You're really taking a chance. I think we might see, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why, but something tells me that
what might we see, Walter?
That we will be seeing a double overtime, guys.
You mean triple?
Triple, right? Even, yeah. I'm so tired that I'm even saying double. What is this?
Walter, how would you know that? How? I do agree with you, but how?
But I think this round is gonna last forever, though. Like I think, you know, both of these teams know. Both of these teams know that this is do or die. So, ooh, that's a new one, by the way. Do or die. Haven't used that one before. Cool one. Just came naturally. American. Got the American thing going. 7. Going in for one frag here. It looks like RCTIC are going to win this round, I want to say already, but Day with the AK-47 will be denying Saw, giving Epiphany Bolt another chance in this round. But they will be backing off sooner enough over towards the B side, and this is where Corn, if he doesn't step up to the plate early, getting pushed up, it will be hard, and he does get that kill. And I don't see how they...
Oh no.
Yeah.
The depressing fact is that we both feel they're going to come back from this in a 2v4.
Yeah.
Already down to a 2v3 in Epiphany Bolt. We're already saying, how can they throw away this round? Volty, we're cheating. We shouldn't do this. We know nothing.
Yeah, we know nothing, yeah.
Kill, coming in. No, maybe not. Molotov goes out to hold them down. Epiphany Bolt needs to hurry up. This is classic Epiphany Bolt that they're wasting so much time on this retake, and you can see it's not going well for them. They need to hurry up and get on it because time is ticking away, and right now it's looking like RCTIC are going to take a 2v4 home with the amount of time there is left on this bomb, and it's all going to be on Moe here. 1 versus 2 picks at the first, but sorry, he takes it to a third overtime hit.
They make the same mistake again, Epiphany Bolt. They let Neto go down banana. Instead of just, you know, I literally think he was on top middle, CT mid. And he could have gone over towards CT instead of going banana. Instead, they try to go for that flank, but the time is already ticking, so in that scenario, and when you're coming up, RCTIC are probably going to have their post-plan positions out right. So, it doesn't really matter. It makes no sense for you to take that time ever in any aspect. I don't find any reason to do so, but they still do. And in this third overtime, let's just hope that it's not 5-5 in both of these house. You know,
dude, that would really get me.
Yeah, that would get me as well. Like, look at how. Imagine if we got like the record of overtimes. What's the record now again? Is it like 6, 7? Like in an official?
I don't know because we're in MR10, which is different to MR5, which is different to MR3. Most leagues use MR3. No, don't even talk about that. Most leagues are MR3, so it'd be different. It'd be amount of rounds. Most amount of rounds in a pro game is 51-48 versus that was Cringe Gods, now Epsilon versus.
So 105.
Something like that.
That's 105
it's something like that. Yeah, it's around 51-48. I think was the number, or around that, maybe a couple of rounds more. Cringe Gods, which are now Epsilon. I think they're X Pixel Fire, Cringe Gods Epsilon. No, versus Pixel Fire. Yeah, Cringe Gods versus Pixel Fire. I think there was at PGL.
UK team Pixel Fire.
No, they weren't UK. No, Pixel Fire weren't UK. I can't remember who they were, but they got rid of their lineup. And they're now Augulus. I think they still haven't been picked up, and that was a PGL minor. That was the longest game ever, a pro game. Though I think it was a UK one that was more, but realistically, I just don't count UK games as pro games. Like being realistic. I'm from the UK, and you can't call that a professional game unless you actually have teams, and they were just mixed teams, and they got to like 60 and then 58 or something. But either way, Volty. Well, I want to go to sleep eventually, so.
Yeah, I mean, my Brit has got something inside of his head here. He's saying that British game don't count. Or British games don't count. Jesus, I'm sounding like a third world.
No, British games aren't professional games, unless they are salaried orgs.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They're not professional unless they are or have recently been salaried. That's
you're
not
right,
that's the true definition.
But
But either way, 7 going to be getting back onto Moe here as we go into this 57th round, 50, something like that, one of those rounds. Either way, no, that's way too high. What am I saying, 57? 52nd, I meant. Anyway, Sagaton going to be opening things up just to come back into it for RCTIC. He's going to be putting it back down to a 4 versus 3 and Epiphany Bolt. They're going to be trying to get this retake on, but 7 shutting him down one by one. Twister will also grab another, and Korn going to be jumping back on him, but he's going to be surely going for the save again. He has so much money, but 1v3 is going to be so difficult.
Okay. Well, this looks like a straight up save from Korn if he starts thinking. Well, what are the odds? Right, okay, going for a first kill in an MR5, that actually makes a little bit of sense, but still, you're risking a gun there for yourself, so it's do or die pretty much. Sagerton is going to get that kill in the end. They win the round together with that. So 26-26, and it's so tight. Why is it so tight? Why is it so tight? 26-20. I literally, you know what? I straight up said it. RCTIC would win this game. I still believe that they will because they're getting back and forth and back and forth. And when I see a game like this with RCTIC in it, RCTIC, at the end of it all, wins it. So 26-26. I still have my bet on RCTIC. Are you still on Epiphany Bolt?
I mean, at this point, it's just a coin toss, so I'm just going to stick with my gut and go Epiphany.
50-50, boys.
There's no way you can predict this, dude.
No,
it's gone
not
so
really,
weird.
no.
Like,
but it's classic. It's classic RCTIC. I'm not sure about Epiphany Bolt because I haven't seen them, but maybe it's classic Epiphany Bolt too. However, our bets remain, ladies and gentlemen. If you're still in the stream, didn't go to bed or fall asleep in front of your PC, that is still our bets. 26-26 is what we're looking at. Third overtime here, and we are looking at the third round of that third overtime. A lot of thirds right there. And with the A1S, I was about to say, but A4 Asimov looking really good, actually. I wish I had one of those. So Reach, ooh, goes in for a peek right there, straight on into Moe. Neto and the gang will have to retaliate or just rotate quickly. Day is in a good spot to get one, but will he be able to get the second? Yes, he will. 7 falls down, makes that a 3-on-4 situation in favor of Epiphany Bolt. And RCTIC, all they can do here is pretty much just try and push into this B site, putting a lot of pressure on Epiphany Bolt. Day, 19 HP remaining. You wouldn't want to take this peek by yourself, but you still do, and you make it work out successfully. That is really rare to see. But Ants and the rest of the team, once again, Neto with this banana position, it might pay off clean this time around. Maybe not even, you know, he's not even going to be able to get a kill here, so no. They've tried that so many times, and he's always late. Neto is always late. Every single time he's tried to retake from banana, he's always been late. So I'd say Epiphany Bolt, try and focus on having one player towards that B site, and you know, leave Neto up on middle to push down as soon as you spot anything out. As soon as there's a potential push, then he can start pushing. Because then, at least if they were to go up towards A, he'd get, you know, not only anti-rotation frags if that is possible, but he'd die. And if he dies, you know, as they push up towards A, you get that information, and then that's straight A push because the time is not enough for RCTIC. But that's just a very in-depth alternative for you. Dagger taunt, Nate up towards Corridor. So Reach here with the AK-47, trying to spot someone out on Archway, and on that A4 headshot. God. What a flick! Cool one coming up. Flush's little brother.
That was only 2 bullets, and he just went boop boop, just straight onto it. Nice mouse lifting, mate. But either way, Epiphany Bolt 27-26, so they are, of course, leading here. And we're into our third overtime for those who just joined. And right now, RCTIC are looking like they're about to equalise the score to 27-27 as we go into the second last round of the first half of overtime, or the third overtime. And Twister is going to be taking down Moe there. They trying to get some retaliation, but not going to be able to do so. Twister stepping up massively, leaving just Korn. But Twister's, he's getting the third, because why the hell not? RCTIC 27 rounds each, and final round of the half here. So let's break this down. First overtime, we had neither team could get a T side round. Second overtime, we had neither team could get a CT. No, each team got 1 CT side round. Was it 2?
No, it was only one on each side, like
Yeah.
one on either side, and then they won for it.
They won full T side. And
Yeah.
right now we're having equals so far.
Well, it's 1-1, back and forth. Day going in for a first. Twista falls down. And in this scenario, it can only make it Epiphany Bolt's advantage if they just use this and utilize this situation in their best possible way. I mean, they've got the utility to do so as well. Talking about utilization, right? Whew! Very next level English right there. Day with this AWP holding it down. But Sagraton, is he going to go in for this peak though? AK-47, it wouldn't make much sense for him to do so, but coming through that smoke at the end of the day might actually pay off clean and get that shock effect, Stewie 2K kind of style. But it would be very puggy of him and very risky. And again, high risk might pay off highly for him. Neto with a good kill on 7 right there, so it's a 3-on-5 situation, and at this stage, RCTIC really are looking dire.
Just to say the least, I think. Epiphany Bolt going to be holding off this B sites. We do see the rush through the smoke. Flash comes in. Molotov holds them back. And Day, he's holding them back even more. Nice kill there onto Sakaton. Still 2 more players pushing. Saw and Zori. And they're just going to get caught by the edge of the Molotov. The flames just lick their feet. And Corner's going to be sitting towards the back of the site here with this M4. Still got a lot to do. Molotov going to come in. He has to move out of this position. He's going to do it very late. Oh my god, this could be terrible for him. He will get caught out. Saw's going to shut him down. Moe does take down Zori, and he will finish things off with a kill onto Saw. Epiphany Bolt 28-27 here. And they need 2 more rounds on this T side.
You mean 3?
No, 2. Sure. Epiphany need 2 more rounds.
They won 3 rounds of this overtime.
Yeah, sorry, 3. Shh. Man, I can't think. They need 2 rounds to draw it. Yeah, they need 3 rounds on this T side. Oh god, that just showed me how hard it.
Oh yeah.
That just made me realise how hard this is going to be as well for them to get 3 rounds on T side.
Oh, if RCTIC doesn't take 4 here, you know.
I mean, they've used every strategy in their strat book. There's no way they can save anything for the major at this point.
If they ever get there, we'll see about that. We'll see about that first, right? They need to get there first. I don't even think they played the qualifier for this for the MLG one. I think this is a fairly new team.
Who? Epiphany? Well, obviously not RCTIC, Epiphany. Yeah, well, I'm not going to make that joke.
I saw something like that coming, but I actually
You didn't even know what I was going to say, man. You have no idea.
wasn't I? Hadn't.
No.
I hadn't.
No, wait. No.
Okay.
But either way.
I thought NA something, but
No, it wasn't NA.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
so high on lack of interaction here. We're reaching a new level of Na'Vi as Epiphany Bolts sit back and literally do nothing. Finally, flashing through the smoke, they will be heading out towards B. Please, Epiphany, just finish this or someone end my miserable life. I'm kidding, of course. This is actually a really fun game. It's just it's dragging it out a bit. I'd rather
No.
an end in this overtime.
Look at this. He's aggroing. He's going aggressive. No. This is just gonna pay off clean. This is just gonna pay off clean because of the double position. They know this. Epiphany Bolt. They're ready for this on the B side. Look at it! Look at it! He should not have fired with that up. It only gives them the opportunity to push out the way they're doing right now. Oh my god, that was one of the most out-tabbiest thing I've ever seen. But 5 seconds on the bomb! They didn't get the bomb planted. They will get it. And it's a 3-on-4 situation. Saw here with the M4A4 in hand. Goes in for the first kill right there. Ants falls down. 3-on-3 situation. And Day on the AK-47. Like this. If Epiphany Bolts... They had the same exact positions. Do you remember this round? They played the exact same positions, and there was just no way they could lose that. So, I would say this is a straight-up round for Epiphany Bolt, really. Yeah. They shouldn't be able to lose this. Well, they have the backup play for each other right there. Saw is going to go in for 1, but at the end of the day, I mean, that bomb is taken so bad that Saw, he realizes by now that I have to go in for a save right here and right now if I want to be able to carry anything up for my team when it comes to the money situation in the last few rounds that we might get to if Epiphany Bolt just doesn't roll us over here. And which they did, actually, in this run. I gotta say that was obviously a mistake here done by RCTIC that we saw, especially there with the AWP. You should never shoot through that smoke without knowing too much. Epiphany, obviously, they stepped, so... Again, you could argue that that's skill for Epiphany Bolt because they, provoked that shot, but still, RCTIC had no idea of where to shoot, and they just pretty much exposed themselves. 4-on-4 situation, and Hugo, what do you think?
At this point, I have absolutely no idea.
We don't think anymore. We're just tired. Oh wait, trying to pre-fire something right there. I'm not sure what that was. I think that was sandbags.
Yeah, it seems like it. But either way, rotation coming back over towards the B side. I think they're going to have 2 players in play for this. Normal A split at the moment. Sakatron just over towards pit. I see. I always call him Sakatron. It's Sakaton. I know that, but I always call it Sakatron. I'm not too sure why, but that will forever be my error. And RCTIC, they're going to be holding off. Zori going to be picking up that first kill to Ans. Nice shot to start off, but Epiphany Bolt, they're still trying to work up towards A right now, and they're down another man. So 3 versus 4 here, favouring RCTIC quite heavily. And Day, he might get caught off guard by Sakaton. Just going to be holding off the angle. Molotov comes in, forces him out of the pit area. Going to have to move into the garden, but he has his teammates to help him. But Day is not going to help him at all. He shuts him down with a kill. Zori is going to get a return fire, and the rotation is already on from 7 there. Saw's in the site. Day does more damage to into a 2v2. He gets a wallbang as well, and Saw puts him down to quite low HP, but there's still 7 rotating in. They're going to find Saw, surely. Yes, they will. Day shuts him down with his teammate, receiving so much damage at the same time. And 7, 1 versus 2 comes in, but Day going absolutely massive. 4 kills, 3 headshots, and Epiphany Bolt, they might just finish us off with a win.
Yeah, and Neto, one thing he did here in particular that I liked was that as soon as Day and the guy started pushing up on short, he was out there with what was it? With the AK-47 down on balcony, or it was about to jump down balcony. He died, unfortunately, but you know, he was spotting out a lot of players coming from long. Not only that, he could support anyone dying from pit right there, since they had the info of him being pit after missing those first bullets right here. So RCTIC, due to these very small misses, just bullet-wise, you know, they don't hit their bullets sometimes. It gives so much info to Epiphany Bolt. It just makes it seem as if Epiphany Bolt has got the best communication in the world so far. Like, they're communicating very, very quickly. But we'll see about this twist.
How is he allowed to do this?
Yeah,
he's literally picked up 2 kills and done like 80 damage on Today without even getting shut down. He's done more onto Moe as well. There's no way they should allow him to do that. They have Molotovs on all their players, yet they are not utilising their utility. And clues in the name, utility, utilise it. Like, really? They just threw away that round. They lost the kill, yeah, they got the first kill, they got traded out, whatever. Take the trade, dude, and just molly out the second guy. There's no reason to take the gunfight, especially after losing 2 players, but regardless. Again, Epiphany Bolt picked up the first 2 T-side rounds. They need 1 more. Surely they won't lose 3 in a row to go to a 4th overtime. And someone actually just put in chat, I feel bad for these casters.
Really?
Yeah, I feel bad for these casters in before 4th overtime.
Okay, link your Twitter. I'm gonna follow you. I like the way you are, whoever you are. I don't have a chat. Yeah, ask him to link his Twitter. I'm gonna give you a good follow.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah, right. So please, dude, do it. I will. And you, because I don't have the chat up right now, but Hugo, you link that to me. I swear to God, I will follow you. You are God. I love you.
All right, come on, Multi. Bit moist. Either way.
Goes in for that first entry.
Oh, you go for it, dude. You take it.
Like, both of us are like, we're so tired.
Let's cast at the same time, dude. Let's cast at the same time. Okay. 3, 2, 1. So off we go. 1 minute 20 seconds left on the clock. We are going to see Sakaton doing some serious damage, taking down Nato. 3 versus 5, and it looks like Epiphany may be throwing away this round once again. This is so hard, dude.
Like, you hear someone else say something, and you
yeah, you just go. I can just talk over people though, so it's okay. Please molly out the sandbags. I know there's no one there, but I just feel like you should molly it out just for your own sake. No, it's fine. They cleared it. But 7, he's going to be in position with the AWP. Walks straight into it, and Korn, great shot to finish him off. 3 versus 4 now, and they're going to make their way onto the site. And now pushing straight on. Nice kill by Day to shut down Twisto. Could this be it? Volty, could this be the 31 that we're looking for? 3 overtimes. I don't think so, but either way. Retake is on. Korn holding it down here from the construction area. No, he's going to get shut down at the wrong time. Zori finishes him off, and now Moe, he's still coming from banana, and we're going to have a bit of Go TV lag, but either way, Moe versus Zori, 1 versus 1 here. And Zori, he's going to stick this defuse. He's actually going to stick it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. He's going to get it. Oh my God, Moe's going to be kicking himself for not getting that frag. And Epiphany Bolt, how could they throw that? 30 to 29.
Doesn't matter.
Final round.
It's all cool, guys. Cool. It's good. It's good.
Victor's, I've got Victor's Twitter, dude. I'll send it to you after the match.
Thanks, man.
He just said, "Stop casting, get a drink of water."
Yeah,
And,
I need to after this.
And he
game.
says
I'm
he
gonna
loves
get a
you.
Big happy meal. RCTIC. By the way, not sponsored by McDonald's.
Shout out to
Epiphany
Ryan too. Dude, coffee. I don't need coffee, dude. As soon as this match is over, after the 8th overtime, I'm going to bed instantly.
Death to bed, right? I'm telling you, just
death
burn
by
it
overtime.
down.
But either way, dude, I'm feeling hyped about this round. I don't know why. I got a feeling, but either way,
Yeah.
back into it. Nice start here for Epiphany Bot. Corn and Nito both doing damage. First 2 kills going in the favour of the Terror side, and already it seems like Epiphany are at a huge advantage here. Arctic only have 3 players after this retake, and could this be going down in the worst possible way in the second overtime, or is this third?
Nah, third.
Third
It
overtime.
says so
Screw it.
too.
Yeah, I know, it's 1 round behind for some reason. In the third overtime, could this actually be happening? Zori gets mollied down to 10 HP. It might be the dream. The dream might be real, and Arctic, they may be suffering. There's 3 players left. Make that 1 player 2 HP left on 7, and this could be GG in just a short second. It will be 31-29. Epiphany Bolt, they will take that. And that's going to be a 2-0 in the best of 2.